and welcome to Cancun. We are staying at the presidential suite in the Hard Rock Hotel Cancun in Cancun, Mexico. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
I'm so grateful everybody's here. By the way, thank you for sharing with us your time. And now this is a 4-day pretty much trip that you're far away from home. You left your family behind just to be with us, and we're so grateful. Thank you so much for being with us. And ladies and gentlemen, actually, I want to officially welcome everyone to this launching of our new app. It's called Cohshare. Our Chief Executive Officer and the President of Regional Brazil is going to talk more about it later on. But my job right now is to introduce to you the speakers of this afternoon's affair, which is the launching of our new app. And the first speaker will be no other than the Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Hani Daoud, to give us the welcome and then the introductions of all the people here. Give him a round of applause.
Welcome everybody. I'm so excited. This place is so amazing. I wish for many more people to be here with us. Cancun is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this view. It just tells it all. We're here at the Hard Rock, and it's just an amazing place. First of all, I want to thank a few people that worked very hard to make this thing possible. Of course, Reggie Brazil. He's making everything possible for what's going to happen today, which is the launching. Juliana, of course, is, nothing would be possible without her because she is the head of the house, she is. And absolutely, this young lady is just amazing as well, Valerie. And of course, my beautiful partner right here, Lily Bestigal. And my name is Hani, I am the CFO of Cohshare. I want to share with you a story that happened, a few years ago. You guys probably already know what the story is, but you don't really know the details. So I'm going to share that with you. A few years ago, there was a couple of people going to a conference, a tech conference as a matter of fact. And on the way back, they could not find a taxi cab, right? So what they did that same day, they came up with an idea. And that idea exists until today, and we all use it, and that idea is called Uber. We all use Uber, right?
Yes.
How did Uber start? It started with just an idea. So the same thing is happening over again now. It's Reggie's idea, actually, what we're gonna start, which is Cohshare. And our plan is to change the world, to share, to do just things that haven't happened before, all next level. I'm not gonna take everything that Reggie's gonna say because I'm gonna leave that for him to start talking. So I want to introduce everyone. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, hi. My name is Leonard Hespra. I'm a lifestyle manager.
Okay.
And my name is Mary Grace Aguilar, they call me Grace, and I'm a mass communication graduate, major in advertising, and I currently work for Manila International Magazine, sister magazine Exquisite International, and Manila TV Entertainment.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Marlene Celestino. I'm a realtor and a loan officer, and I am glad. And so these people are amazing, and I'm very proud to be here. And thank you, everyone.
You're welcome.
Hi, good morning everyone. I am Lilia Love. In middle name, Pretty Love in Pisco. I'm here to attend this soft launching of Cohshare. So, watch out.
Hello everyone, my name is Mirasol Fortich. I'm a mother of 3, so I left my family to be here to launch this new app. By work, I am a laboratory scientist, so I'm one of those nerds in the laboratory that's just with 4 walls and a ceiling. So this is something new for me, and I'm very excited to be here. So thank you everyone. I'm having a great time in this beautiful place out in Cancun. So I'm very excited. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Lilibeth Degal. I'm one of the prime movers of Cohshare. I'm so grateful with Reggie Brazil for giving us this opportunity to help him with his mission of helping people all over the world. My expertise, I have pretty much quite a few. I have finished 4 degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in communications, Bachelor of Laws, Master in Public Administration. I'm a notary public. I'm a nurse as well, and a Doctor of Law. So I'm really trying to help. Maybe I have a mission here in the world to use my education, expertise, and experience to make this world a better place. I just believe in all of us here in life has a purpose, and I don't have kids, and I'm not making that as an excuse. In fact, I'm making that as a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm so excited and so happy right now that is happening, and it's going to a reality. We're launching it right now as I'm speaking. The app that's gonna change the whole world, and I thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Juliana Brazil. I am the wife of Reginald and mother of Valerie. As far as the Cohshare, I'm behind the scenes as the supportive spouse. As far as a professional setting, I'm an operational manager of 3 medical offices, and I'm just excited to be a part of it, part of Reggie's vision, being his soundboard of his ideas every evening, every night, well into the mornings of his crazy ideas and dreams that he writes down. Just how creative he is, and just the passion that he has behind what he's creating today, and just seeing it. So I'm excited to be here and share it with everyone. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adriana Vega. I'm a bona fide entrepreneur. I've been working from home for the last 3 years. When this opportunity approached me, I had to take it because I feel it's what the globe needs. We need to expand global awareness, global consciousness, and I believe this platform is going to do that for us. My expertise rely on marketing and advertising, concept creation, and just organizing things so they run smoothly. So yeah, that's me.
I'm Valerie. I'm Reggie's daughter, so I'm the creative director of Cohshare, and I basically just how I want to look, how I want to make it look aesthetic, make it look pleasable for people. And since I'm one of the youngest people here, I know more what the younger crowd wants and what they want to see and how they want to work the app, so that I put that aspect into it. And I'm also at home with Reggie, so I hear all of his input, all of his creative ideas, and we go off of each other what we want to see if they help other people.
And of course, we have Celia Well.
Hello, my name is
Where's the
Celia Well.
Wait, it's not on.
Because you're blocking me. Celia Well. And I have an international marketing major, and I work with finance and accounting with the U.S. Army. And my husband is a retired Army for 28 years. My daughter's in the Army also, another officer. And I have 4 children and also a grandma. And I work as a social media photographer and videographer for Manila International Magazine. And I'm just excited with this new app, this new concept. So stay tuned for more exciting things.
Let's give everybody a hand. So I'm gonna bring up the man of the hour and what we've been waiting for all along this last few months. I want to introduce to you this guy. He's basically a genius, and he's creating something that's gonna change the world. And he's counting on all of us to help out. So I really would appreciate it if we get once this thing gets started, we need basic opinions, and just be real. Don't just say, oh, this is good just for the sake of it. We want the real opinion. We want you to share this with everyone you know, your friends, your family, everyone that you know why that is, because this thing is gonna go worldwide. Just like Uber did a few years ago, we are the next thing that's much, much bigger, and it's gonna do much, much more because we have much, much more to offer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Reggie Brazil up here. All right, let's go.
Yes.
So first, I'd like to say thank you everyone for showing up. I mean, this is something that's very important for myself, and it's very important for all of us because I really understand and I feel that what we're doing is going to change the world in a special way. Maybe it doesn't hit the masses, maybe not everyone understand and believe our concepts, but if we can find a small group of people who understand what we're pushing out here, I think that's the most important thing. So Cohshare is something that's very endear to me because I really feel with technology, with algorithms, with all the high-tech things that we're seeing, I think it's important that we can utilize technology. I think it's important that we can take what we see out there and impact the world in a special way. Because there's so much money being made out there. But with all the money that's being made, how much of that is actually affecting humanity? How much of that is actually going back to communities? How much of that is being going to Philippines, to Mexico, to Africa, to all these different countries who need the foundation or who need the monetary value that we can bring? So with that being said, Cohshare is something that we feel that is going to touch the world in a special way because you're sharing your life, you're sharing your creativity, you're sharing what you have inside internally that you were being born to this earth to do to the world, and you're getting monetized back from it. So when we think of Cohshare, Cohshare is not just a normal platform. It's not just so you go share things and nothing's coming back in return. We believe that together as a unit, we can change the world. So the more that we bring people on our community, the more that we bring people together, the more it's going to impact the world. The more we're going to actually be able to give back to people. So that's the things that's more important for me. But I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. I just want to keep it very short and brief because the two people that I'm going to bring on next are the ones who's going to break down some of the aspects of the business. They're going to help explain what we're doing. They're going to help explain our vision. And they're going to help explain what we're going to do to conquer what we see today. So this is a small preview. I'm very excited. I'm very happy because for me personally, I think that it's all about building a team. We all know that we have powers and gifts on this earth. But I believe that if we come together as humans and we get away from our ego, if we get away from thinking that it's only about us, and we create something together and we use our minds together like Napoleon Hill said, and we mastermind, we can really impact the world especially. And it doesn't matter what nationality you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. This is a diverse community of individuals that's all looking to do the same thing. So with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Adriana, and she's going to pretty much explain her vision of what she feels and how she's bringing on her talents to Cohshare. So everyone, welcome Adriana Vega.
So the most important part of this platform is going to be to get organic influencers and content creators to our platform. This social media platform, like he said, isn't going to be like any other one out here. Your likes matter, your posts matter. We believe by making people accountable for their actions, we create a positive chain of reaction that allows people to feel like they're doing something that's it gives value to that person versus just an instant gratification. I want to target more on we need content creators. And why we need them is because they are the new future generation. The old society standard of you can only be successful if you're going to college and that's kind of outdated. Our newer generations there's more and more entrepreneurs growing by the day. With the internet, it's the time to seize the opportunity. It's the time where if you want to sell clothes, you can do that. You can have your own boutique. You can start your own online store, make your own products, create anything to sell to other people. So we want to teach people how to reconnect using technology. Technology is still really new. And I feel like people kind of got lost in the ego part of it with, who has more likes, who has more pictures, who has better stuff. Cohshare is here to reconnect people because somewhere in the last decade, the internet disconnected people. It was to make everybody be able to talk globally, and it ended up being all about people and me. So back to the content creators. We want these young entrepreneurs on our platform. We want to support them. We want them to know that this will be the new way that our economy is going to be based off people putting in their own value, their own work. And we want everybody to be a part of this. So on our platform, we just kind of, how can I put it? So it's kind of like, give me a sec. It's like I feel like I'm on live TV, but I'm not. So
You're good. You're good.
You're doing great.
I just want to get to a certain idea. I don't want to ramble off. But yeah, so with the creators, it's like it's the first blueprint of its kind, and that's what I want to get to. It's its first blueprint. We want our creators to come onto this platform and feel like what they're doing matters, and that's why we created a leaderboard system. We feel like the leaderboard system is the most important part of this platform. It's going to be what enables people to want to be a part of their community, help charities, help the globe, because you know you're doing more with the cause. Your likes matter now. So if anybody has any questions, ask me, because that can kind of help me bounce back what you need to know about Cohshare.
So I have a question, like for the people that among us, what can they do to help us out, make this thing go viral? What can they do?
So what can they do to kind of help Cohshare? Honestly, that's why, back to the leaderboard system, we just want to help people feel rewarded. So we want to offer our content creators, our influencers, better incentives than any other social media platform out there. You know, they're already on YouTube getting paid for this and that, and they have to do so much work to get so little. So we just kind of want to we want to reach out to the right kind of people. We want the right message, and we don't want the wrong people on our platform. And while quantity is important, because this platform is about improving the quality of life, I think the most important part here is focusing on who we really do want to target as an audience, and that's young entrepreneurs, people with vision, people who have dreams to aspire to be more than just what the basic society is, which is, you know, not to say there's anything wrong with going to college, but again, with the internet, there is now more opportunities, there's more chances to do more, and we want to tell these young kids, hey, if you don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, it's okay. If your parents used to tell you it's wrong, you want to be a painter or a photographer, now you can actually make money off it, versus back then there wasn't really a career or, you know, an area for that. Now there is. So to attract them, I would just say that would be our target point, to just re-inspire people. When you give people hope, you give them a chance to want to do something more with themselves, and that's a chain reaction. Anybody have any questions?
So who's a co-creator? What's a co-creator?
A co-creator is anybody who wants to create, or excuse me, anybody who has a vision for themselves, whether it's to help their own local community or just themselves. So a creator is just someone who creates media, whether they want to post pictures of food all day, or if they are active in their communities and are in charge of getting charities together onto that platform, helping start campaigns. Creators are people who just want to input data for people to view, new visions, new ideas, anything new, just a new wave of thinking. So we want content creators that create this type of frequency, I guess you would say. It's just, you know, we want it to go past the Instagram models, past the do silly pranks on YouTube. We want these people to actually have value in their work. So that's what a Cohshare creator would be. Any other questions?
How do people, how do they sign up? Do they sign up like you normally do on Facebook or Instagram?
What do you mean, like how do we locate them?
Yeah, when the app is out there, how do you sign up?
How do you
just
find out?
download and give your information.
I'll answer that.
How much
So-
information you need?
So what we're doing with the sign up ability is that we're giving everyone the opportunity to invite people in our network. So we look at this as more as a private invite situation, where if you know your audience, you know your people, you're gonna give them your own private code, they're gonna come on, and then you build your family and people that's on our network.
That's how you get monetized.
Absolutely. So now if you have an influencer, for instance, like an influencer has all their followers out there, but they're not getting paid from their followers.
Yes.
But since we are a private sharing platform, that means that every single person that you bring on our platform, you actually get to monetize from them. So the more people that actually signs up and they actually become paid members inside of our private membership program, you're the one that actually brought them on. So now you're building this community of people that come on. Absolutely. And unlike now influencers, like if you're an influencer, say you're following Kylie Jenner. If you're following Kylie Jenner right now, you're just a follower, but you're not getting anything back in return.
Yes.
But with our platform, it actually leverages the fact that now you're not only a follower, but you're actually making money also. So you can start inviting people on also. So now you're building your own community of people. So now everyone gets paid. So it's like the influencer, the co-creators, and the people who are following us just liking and engaging. We created a system that we're sharing the profits that we're building and giving it back to everyone that's on our network. So it's not just one person or other, we're all growing together. So whether you're an influencer or just someone who's watching that influencer, you're actually getting monetized.
Thank you.
Now co-sharing makes a lot more sense now, right?
Yeah,
Because it was what he just said, because it's basically about sharing. It's just sharing everything.
And think about it, if people actually found out they could monetize off just simple actions that they don't get paid. I mean, how many people do you know, they have Facebook or Instagram and they post, I went to go see this movie. And suddenly these movies get all this free advertising from everyone tagging this video. Oh, now I gotta go see it too. It's the same thing, but we're gonna be doing it with people. We're gonna be showing them how to create their own economy, build their own community, showing people how to be accountable. And that's where Cohshare is going to be different than every other social media platform out there. That's how we make a difference. That's how we beat out all these big corporate media outlets that everybody's worried about. We're not worried about them. We're in a totally separate category. This is a different way that technology is going to be used. This has never been done before. This blueprint is one of its kind, and that's why Cohshare is going to be different. So, yeah.
So with that in mind, just first of all, give her a round of applause for her.
Yes.
So what we want to do now is we actually want to bring on Valerie Acosta. She's my daughter. She's the creative director. And just to let everyone know, this is so dear to me because I've always wanted to build with my family. I always felt that if we can do this together as a family, we can create something big. She understands the new generation, I understand the older generation. So merging that together is so important for me. And just her creativity, what she brings, what she puts together. I think it's amazing qualities. And also with Adriana, she built our logo for us. She has a logo for us. If you guys look at the logo and the importance of the logo and what it means, that's something that's very dear to me because you guys can understand the power of triangles. You guys understand the powers of energy and frequencies. So we feel that Cohshare is the foundation of that. So with that being said, what I'm gonna do is bring on Valerie. She's gonna explain her mission, as far as what Cohshare is, and she's gonna break everything down. So give her a round of applause.
So I say I'm his daughter. So from the very beginning, we've always had these ideas of each other, me, him, and my mother. So I feel like I do more things on a smaller scale than what they were saying. I'm not a curator. I don't do YouTube videos. I don't do anything like that. I'm an average person. And that's what a big audience of ours is going to be too. So I'm more of how are we going to involve people? People are already on Instagram, they're already on Facebook, they're already on these platforms. How are we going to get them on Cohshare? And it's not necessarily quantity over quantity, because as Adriana said, it is quality. But we enforced the 4 C's. So we want to give back to the community. We want the money you give us, because we are a private community, and you do have to pay to get monetized, to do all of that. And we want that money to go back to you. We want it to be in your benefit and your best interest, because it's not for us, it's for you. So we created 4 C's. 4 C's: charity, co-share, community, and
Commission.
Sorry about that. So the 4 C's is charity, commission, co-share, and community. So the charity, we want to give to people. That's our main thing, is to giving. So every month or every 2 months, however we want to do it, or also however you want to do it, we'll do polls. Who do you want to donate to? What big charities do you want to donate to? Because in the end, we want to make a difference. We don't want just social media. We don't want just, what am I doing today? It's more than that. So that's also what we're doing, is 25% of the money that you give us, we're giving to them. Another 25% is going to be the Cohshare, and for development, making a better experience for you, because you don't want an app or website that's lagging and that's not up to date. We want the freshest, newest thing for you, and so 25% is going to go to that. Another 25% is going to go to commission, and for commission we have 2 levels. This is where the not smaller scales, but it's more how you're going to get affected by it. If let's say I have 500 people on Instagram, which we all know that's not a lot nowadays. With Cohshare, we're gonna have. Okay. So with the commission, with Cohshare, we have 2 tiers. We have 5% and 20%, and that's where the 25% comes in. So it's going to be $1 a month to sign up because again, it is a private community. But if I have 500 people, then I'm going to get 100. If I have 500 people, I'm going to get $100 a month for just having people sign up under me. I don't have to lift a finger. I don't have to go out. I don't have to advertise. I don't have to do anything. All I do is give people my code, and that's how easy it is. And that's what we want for people, is to do more. And for the second tier, if my 500 people bring on 500 more people, that's a 12,500 commission for doing nothing. So I'm going to reset that. So if my 500 people bring on 500 more people as a second level commission, then that's going to be 12,500 people. That's going to be $12,500 for doing absolutely nothing. For having friends, which we all have. We're all here together in Cancun together. So that's the small details of how beautiful Cohshare is. It's so much more, so much the charity and so much everything else, but it's also for you. And that's how we want to attract people. And the other C is community, charity, community. The contest. Another thing is contest. So that's more the community. So as we said about the leaderboard, we want to get back to, we want to do contests. We want to do who has the most videos, who has the most photos, who has the most this, because it is about that too. And we have a special section for music, for videos, for everything like that, so you can express your own creative stuff on your own too, because we want it to cater to you and what you would want. So that's why we have so many different aspects in Cohshare, and it's such a big platform. It combines the Facebook, the Amazon, the Twitter, the everything together. And with that, Adriana and I, Reggie, Lily, Beth, and Hanny are all creating contests for people, and that's where some of that money is going to go as well. So all the money, it's not going to us, it's not going to Reggie or us, it's going to you, and that's the whole entire point of Cohshare, is sharing. And we want to create this new economy to share with everybody. So if you guys have any questions, I know that's a little.
So what does Cohshare mean to you?
To me, it's an opportunity, and you have to seize all the opportunities you have. And it's something that evens the playing field almost. Everyone comes to different situations, they come from different backgrounds, different countries and everything, but Cohshare to me gives them an opportunity to be more, to do more than just a corporate ladder, to do more than just simple things, but to have this platform where they can buy, they can sell, they can start their own business, but without being, having the middleman involved, without having to give a portion of their sales to the company. But that's not fair, because they're the one who's producing this. They're the one who's doing this, so they could do that. Or just a simple liking, commenting, getting tippy points. The simple liking, sharing, commenting, getting tippy points. There's also those where you could get commission from just being active on it, because we want people to have a good time on our platform. So that to me, it's something more. It's something, it's a moral thing. It's doing more for other people. And that's what the main focus of Cohshare is, sharing and doing everything together, because in the end we are all together on this. We're all on earth, we're all the same.
Okay, I've noticed on YouTube, if there's a copyright, you have to share the profit, How does that work for Cohshare?
Well, with Cohshare, we're actually giving people their individual rights. So our whole goal is to make sure that people have their own content. Like, we're not going to say we own your content and we're going to use your content, we're going to do this. The whole purpose of Cohshare and why we say we're going to be different is because we understand that there's an issue with privacy laws. We understand that people are having problems with their messages and all the information that's being shared to advertisers, like all of your personal information. For instance, if you look for something on Google, you search for something, you go on Facebook, everything's tracking you, it's following you around. All these advertisers are bombarding you. So even if you don't want to buy things, you end up buying it, even if you're not ready for that buy. But psychologically, they know what to do to make you to buy these different things. So they're impeding on your privacy. They're taking over your life before you even know it. They use techniques like neuro-linguistic programming. They use all these different things that we don't know, but subconsciously we're watching these ads, we're watching these things. Like, we want to get away from that. Like, they're impeding inside politics. You look at politics, they can actually make you vote for people just based upon what they're feeding you within your eyesight, what you're seeing every single day. We want to get away from that, and that's what we're doing. We're making sure that we give the power back to the people. So with Cohshare, that's exactly what we represent for. We're giving the power back to the people. We're not taking away their privacy.